We package the best products on the market. We evaluate them, we test them, and then we discuss the opportunities that they bring to the market with our clients. And invariably, we're bringing other components together at the same time. So it's never one thing for one person and the same for the next. It's a collaboration of products, services, and existing technologies. And where we think we make the biggest difference for clients is that we've done the hard yards for them, we've done the evaluation, we've looked at the probables and possibles, and we've taken a long-term view about the longevity and the creativity of that product within the market that they're looking to exploit. Retailers especially today, but not retailers exclusively, need to move away from paper. Not just for green initiatives, but for the benefit of marketing opportunities and the excitement of the environments that they are vending. Where we believe we differ in the market is that we're not taking 7 products to a client and saying, pick any card. We've established a working circle of life. We take the needs of the client and then we overlay it with proven technologies. And where Samsung and Trust gel beautifully is that we understand how to move digital data efficiently and safely, but also creatively within network environments, ensuring that you're not creating problems in other parts of a business because you're trying to now overlay quite complex and weighty data across a network. What we love about working with Samsung is that they've got great retail experts, they've got product specialists, they've got sector specialists who can encapsulate the thoughts and ideas and bring additional services to the table. And utilising their technology, both their hardware and their software platforms, especially MagicINFO, you've got a fantastic end solution. Samsung and the MagicINFO platform allows us to provide a whole range of services for our clients. We could almost push the boundaries of a lot of advertising agencies far beyond where they think they can go with digital assets today.
MagicINFO's all-in-one solution is unlike others. It provides us with a single pane of glass view for device and content management. From a content perspective, we're able to manipulate media in store within hours, not days. With recent government changes, that's enabled us to support retailers in adapting their messaging and having that out in stores within a very short space of time.
So a perfect example of that would be 2.5 years ago, a client who was constantly sitting in a room trying to decide what they were going to be marketing several months ahead, creating copy, creating proof, going to market, printing, distributing, and then laying them out in their stores, but then having to change them very quickly because a season or an activity has changed. How many times have you been in a supermarket and found that Valentine's Day was 3 weeks ago and they're still advertising Valentine's gifts? How many times have you seen Halloween when it's actually Christmas? How many times have you seen Easter eggs on sale when we're now in the middle of the summer? What the digital technology brings to the table is complete control and dexterity. You can react, you can change, you can impact a lot quicker. So we sat down with that particular client, and from the very start, we looked at their estate of nearly 1,000 stores at the time and now exceeding 1,000 stores. I very quickly realised that we had to have something that looked like it had always been a part of that property. So retrofitting was absolutely focused and key within our project necessities, if you like. The great thing about being in the industry for so long is you've got some fantastic relationships, and we turned to a company that we'd worked with, but not on that product set. And I sat down with the owner of that company, that being Ergonomic Solutions. We knew they had a manufacturing capability, but we didn't know whether they'd be able to manufacture something of this size. It was probably the biggest thing that they'd done. And the opportunity was relished by Ian, and we very quickly worked with ergonomic specialists to design something that was fit for purpose, health and safety right at the forefront, and something that would look incredibly sympathetic with the existing buildings, but also lend themselves fantastically, with modifications if required, to new properties and new design concepts that were coming down the stream. 12 months later, we've now deployed nearly 850 of 1,050 stores. That was done tremendously successfully within about the main body of that, within about a 4-month period, during a lockdown, in a global pandemic. We had manufacturing coming out of Denmark, we had screens coming from Samsung in the Far East, incredible logistics challenges. We had to get people on the ground very quickly, we had to mobilize them, train them, we had to deploy them to stores overnight, both in Ireland and in the UK mainland. And I'm really pleased to say that we're now sitting here in the middle of 2021 and looking back and saying that was just a fantastic achievement. I think the client is delighted and probably quite amazed that they were able to pick up the phone in August and have over 700 stores deployed by Christmas. And that's really the agility that our business brings to the table. That ability to bring great products, great services, software platforms like MagicINFO from Samsung, great products that are tried and tested from Samsung, well manufactured, safe, ergonomically designed products from partners like Ergonomic Solutions, but bring them together with a company that understands how to procure, how to ship, how to manage, how to deploy, and how to then manage through their lifetime.
Author allows the creation of templated but dynamic content which can be sourced from other feeds, for example live traffic updates or weather feeds. You can then get really clever by utilising MagicINFO's add-on services, for example Datalink to provide real-time content updates. You could use this with a camera solution to modify the content based on your current audience, or could even support dynamic pricing by utilising an API to provide real-time content updates. Our team utilise this platform to provide around-the-clock service to our customers. It includes 24/7 monitoring through MagicINFO, an in-field service team that will support and maintain displays throughout the customer estates, and also manage and deploy content on their behalf.
One of the wonderful things that Samsung allowed us to do was take their MagicINFO software and apply it to the Trust Cloud managed service. So Trust Cloud is a harmonious group of products that we have collaborated over the past 6 years, and we bring together for retail and enterprise service management. So it sits cheek by jowl with other products that are synergistic to the endpoint delivery of digitized solutions. We also sell MagicINFO in their cloud, which is a perfectly acceptable offering, but where we want to differentiate is collaborating digital assets from a digital display environment with digital aspects of other areas of retail business. That could be audio assets, that could be physical assets, that could be customer assets. But by collaborating them on one cloud, they're much easier to use within business intelligence systems, and the cost of ownership and the cost of storage and management is a lot more simplistic. They're also feeding through the same channels. They're feeding through the same security channels, the same network channels, and that brings efficiency, savings, and opportunity for managing clients. The more we throw at the platform, the more it is capable of managing. And it allows us to do a lot with a little, and that is absolutely key in any enterprise solution. And I can absolutely say that we've chosen the right product with MagicINFO, because our lean team are able to manage incredibly demanding requirements from clients effectively, on time, and within budget.